Hi there. Welcome to My Dyslexic Life with Vanessa Victor. Today I wanted to talk about that moment in your dyslexic brain when you want to answer yes, but you say no, or you want to answer no, but you say yes. And this can happen in all sorts of different situations. Earlier, or last week actually, I was on I was getting ready for a coaching call with somebody. And I was logging on, as we do these days, to our online platform. And my computer said, it needed an update. And it always says, do you want to do the update now or later? And in my brain, I was thinking, don't push that you want to do it now, because then the computer will take ages and you'll be late. So that's what I was thinking. But what did I do? Instead of pressing no, not now, I pressed update. Of course, then my computer went into the update and I couldn't stop it. I couldn't kind of log out of it, and I ended up being a bit late. I ended up being 5 minutes late for my call. And it's just so funny because it's that moment in your dyslexic brain, I knew that if I didn't want to update my computer, but my brain went into that dyslexic, don't push the wrong one, don't push the wrong one. And of course I've pushed the wrong one. Do you know, this often happens when you're on a phone call and, you get that little screen that says, I think, is it accept and hold or decline and continue? You get two different options. And one of them basically will end the call that you're on and take you to the next call, or it doesn't let the call come through and you can continue your call. And I don't know about you guys, but I know there's the red hang up symbol and I know there's the green phone symbol, but even with those pictorial symbols, when that happens, I just go into that dyslexic kind of panic almost. I can't quite figure out which one I need to press. And invariably, I'll end up pressing the wrong one. So that's one time where it's happening on a computer. And there are a couple of things happening there. One of them is that time pressure. So it's well documented that time pressure doesn't help anybody to think straight. And whether you're dyslexic or not, if you put someone under a time pressure, often that adds that extra layer of stress and confusion. But for a dyslexic, it really ramps it up. And in that moment, that stress makes us a bit confused. I think then add into our very dyslexic way of thinking, which means I get confused about, is it saying hang up or keep the call on? Those choices in that moment just aren't clear to me. But I've even had this happen when people have been talking to me. So say I've been in a conversation and they've been asking for volunteers at my son's school. And I'm sitting there thinking, gosh, I really don't have the time to volunteer next week. I am going to say no. When they ask me, I'm not going to be able to do it. Then the question is directed at you. Can you volunteer next week? And in my brain, I'm going, no, 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 no. And out of my mouth goes, yeah, sure, I'll do that. So it can even happen then. I don't know if this resonates with any of you. I don't know if you've said yes when you mean no, or you've said no when you mean yes. And I think it is just whatever that picture is in our brain, that is often what will come out. So for instance, when I'm thinking I don't have time to volunteer, what I'm actually picturing is me volunteering. So instead of thinking, that's not what I want to be doing, I don't have time this week, I've created this visual image of me volunteering, and then add in that little bit of kind of pressure of being asked a question. And of course, what pops out is what I'm visualizing. So it's just really interesting because it still happens to me, you know. Lots of my dyslexic traits I have managed to use for a positive, and you know, the tools that I have helped me incredibly. But that moment of dyslexic confusion between being asked yes and no, update now or update later, you know, the red phone or the green phone, just that moment of being put on that pressure and just a little bit of confusion can often mean we choose the wrong one. So I just wanted to let you know that that is my dyslexic life. I was late for a coaching call because I said, yes, update on my computer, when I really meant, no, I haven't got time to update it now. I have made a joke before that a dyslexic dating app would need to have something really simple so you could say yes or no. The whole left to right thing, that's another My Dyslexic Life video, I think. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I hope you've enjoyed this, and let me know in the comments if this is something you experience.